Today we're going to look at the problem you sometimes incur when getting the fuel tank off and the bell housing off to do a clutch, which is removing the Nuffield steering wheel. And the steering wheel's probably been on your tractor quite a few years and it's going to take a bit of shifting. So let's have a look at how I do that. First of all, you've got a nut on the top. And the nut's probably been there a lot of years and it's going to take some shifting. And you might even ruin the threads on the top of the steering column shaft getting the nut off. So my approach to this is to sacrifice the nut. And if you look here, you can see I've had the angle grinder in and I've took a slice off the side of the nut and exposed the threads. And that nut now can be opened up. So if I get a hammer and screwdriver and hit it, you'll see what I mean. If I just put the screwdriver on there and give it a tap, that's spun round. And now I can unscrew it like that. I'll give you a good look at the nuts so you can see what I did to it. Sliced each side off and then you can just open it up slightly and off she comes. The next stage is this little gadget I've made up. It's just a normal 5/8 UNF nut, and on the top of it I've welded a short length of bar with a recess in the top to take the centre of the pulley drawer so I don't damage the steering column. So we fit that on there like that. Tighten it down onto the top of the thread. The next, I fit this bearing puller, and that's just a normal 25 quid bearing puller out of the Machine Mark catalogue. I'm sure you're all familiar with that in England, and those of you overseas, you've probably got something similar. So we just take these two nuts off here. And slip that round the back of the steering wheel, the way round. Put the nuts on. That's that fitted. Now I've got this old pulley drawer. Bearing in mind they come with interchangeable legs, and if you can see that those two legs are square ended and this leg is hooked. That I put round the round part of the bearing puller. I will hook that on there, and the two square ones there. Get that on there. Do you want to have a good look, Mary? Show everybody how it's fitted, hooked on. And then get the spanner on the top. Get that nice and tight. And then, with a good hammer, I'll climb up to get on it, give it a good whack. The steering wheel will usually come off, and this is where it's going to show me up, and it's not going to work this time. Let's give it a good whack. Tighten that down again. I think I heard a changing note there. There we go, one Nuffield wheel off, and the threads on the column are undamaged because of the little special tool. Happy tractoring, everybody!